Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to go from a basic to a baddie. Yes, girl. So let's get started. So I start with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer for my entire face. Yes, I love singing. Everybody should go download Losing Control. Then I get into my Anastasia Brow Dip. I use it in the color dark brown, and I like to fill in my eyebrows pretty lightly. I don't like it to be too like big or too full or too thick because I naturally have like really thin eyebrows. So if I do something crazy, oh yes girl, sing that Losing Control. If I do something too thick, it just looks unnatural and gross. So I like to keep it normal and give myself a little arch. I then go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow kit, and I use the little concealer kind of cleanup shade shadow to highlight my brow bone. I then use my Pro Conceal. I'm pretty sure it's in the color beige, and I use that as a like primer for my eyelids, you know, so I can put on them nice bright vibrant colors and you can actually see them on my brown skin. I really wanted to use my Modern Renaissance palette that I just purchased, and I wanted to work with the burnt orange shade because it was so pretty to me, and yeah, you're gonna see how I butcher this entire look. I go in with my chocolate bar. I use the darker browner shades to kind of work in the crease kind of, and you can see I'm working from the inside out. Y'all, I was trying to blend with like 3 different brushes and I got so upset. I was like, okay, let me just use my real blending brush. So that's my Sephora blending brush. And I used some of the colors from the Too Faced chocolate bar to actually just get all of that blended out. Then I went back in with a smaller brush to darken that crease a little bit more. And then I went in again with a smaller brush using black to just really build on that kind of descendants, but it just didn't work. So then I had to add more of the burnt orange, and yeah. So by the time I got to the eyeliner, the burnt orange look was completely gone and it just turned into a nice brown smoky eye look. Here I'm going to use my MAC Falsies Lash Mascara, and these are the Luxury Eyelash LE22s that I just got from my local beauty supply store. So here I'm using my Matchmasters MAC foundation. I cannot say that. MAC. I can't say it. But yeah, I use it in the color 8, and originally I just see orange tones, and then when I blend it in I see gray tones. My mom said this foundation was actually way too dark for my skin, and now that I see it on film, I kind of actually believe her. So here I'm using my NARS Radiant Cream in the color Caramel, because you know I'm caramel. Y'all, I did not highlight my nose on purpose because when I use actual like highlighter like the other stuff, it just makes my nose look so gross, especially after I contour it out. My nose looks horrible. So here I'm using my, whatever those things, my Real Techniques beauty blender to blend out my my highlight. Yeah, I just really want to get all of that blended in there. Yes, girl. And I actually did not blend it perfectly, but I was still lit. I still lit. What? So now I'm going in with my contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I used the darkest shade on the palette, and I just use that to sculpt out my forehead and my jawbones. I do my jawbones pretty high, or cheekbones, what are those? Yeah, cheekbones, sorry, not my jawbones. I do my cheekbones pretty high just because I like to blend it out with when I do this part. So I cannot bake for long. If I do, I just look crazy. So I really put it on and dust it right off. But with that NYX whatever it's called, it doesn't really completely come off. So what I've realized I have to do is actually like pat it in with my beauty blender. So I actually blend all of that into my skin to get like the nice matte finish that I need at the end of the day, because I have such oily skin, you know. And then I go back in with the contour kit and kind of get, you know, a little browner. This is when I contour my nose. I use the same dark shade. Oh, my cat opened the door and I was just like, I had to get over it. So yeah, so there it kind of looks like I already highlighted my nose, and then it just, yeah. Here I used a pink eyeshadow to kind of use a little blush, because blush really does lighten up my skin. It gives me more color instead of just being these brown and orange shades. Oh, so yeah. I used the Wet n Wild highlighter. I used the gold shade to the far, maybe left, maybe right. I think to the far right. And I just love that. I actually have like 10 highlighters that I like to pile on, but for today's video I did not. And then I used the pink shade for my nose because it just looks better. That is my MAC Prep and Prime. P's and M's, I just can't. That's my MAC Prep and Prime, and that's my MAC eyeliner, my gel eyeliner that I use. And that's what I also use to line my eyes. This is the Revlon Color Stay. I have no idea what color it is. I really wanted a brown, but they did not have one, so I just went for this one. And then I finished off the look with my clear lip gloss. I have no idea where it's from. Oh, Maybelline clear lip gloss to kind of give it some color, and it makes it into a nice, like, glossy look. I love it so much. And so yeah, so here's what I look like before.
I'ma cry my best for you.